You're welcome. Let's have a chat. Let's have a chat on Book Chat. We begin with, of course, a very special guest here, Abimbola Olayinka. Now, she's the peace connoisseur herself. She is here with us to review her masterpiece titled Peaceful Parenting. You are welcome, Abimbola. Good to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Before I go into your book, I want to ask, you're a mother of how many?
2 wonderful boys.
2 wonderful boys. Oh, you don't miss the girls?
No, not at all.
I've got a girl. People ask me if I don't miss having a boy. I'm like, oh, well, I love her so much. Well, what's your style of parenting?
I adopt authoritative style, which is actually the best style of parenting.
And with authoritative, that's what exactly, if I ask to define it?
Okay, so authoritative style of parenting is parenting with self-awareness, empathy, whereby you're able to fill your cup so that you can generously feel the emotional need of your child.
Doesn't sound like what my parents brought me up with.
That's authoritarian. We all grew up with that.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you before the end of this chat what the effects are on personality and children growing up. But let's talk about this book here, Parenting, Peaceful Parenting, Changing the Limit Beliefs in Parenting Through Self-Awareness. Very interesting book, and of course one only a mother could actually put together. I found it very interesting, and the fact that you are also well-versed in parenting as well gives you plenty of authority when it comes to writing such a book. But why did you feel the need to put something like this together, to instruct people on the best means or best way to raise kids?
Okay, as a parenting professional, as a mother, as a sister, I realized that there's a gap in parenting. You know, it is clear that parents actually think parenting is parenting your child, not knowing that it's about reparenting ourselves so that we can be fully positioned to parent the child in front of us.
Oh, that's very interesting. Let's start with this chapter here. It all begins with you. I guess
Absolutely.
That's exactly what you're talking about.
Absolutely.
You have to look inside of you before you're able to, well, help raise a very wholesome individual.
Absolutely.
And then you talked about my best chapter is shoe shopping with mommy.
Yeah.
We've had plenty of experiences with shoe shopping, and yes, you are correct when you said that there's not a kid who does not like shoe shopping.
Absolutely.
That's the first thing that they actually are, aware of when it comes to having property. Let me put it that way. And shoe shopping is also a very delicate thing for parents because you don't want to shop and then in the next 2 weeks
You're going back to shop
you're going back to shop again.
Growing up, they usually buy an oversize.
Exactly.
You stuff in.
Exactly. But tell us about that chapter there.
Okay, so I was trying to explain how our trauma replicates itself in the way we parent our children, how our programming affects our parenting style. So the particular mother, Mary, realized that each time she took her children for shopping, she was always rushing them. She wouldn't allow them to pick the actual shoe they like because she would just want them to take this, take that, and they're out. And she was also always looking out for when they will have sales so that she could buy cheaper shoes. So at a point, our last child now called her awareness to it that, Ma, do you realize that we're always rushing and all of that, and I don't get to buy the type of shoe I really like? Then why do I need to go with you to do the shopping? So it was at that point that she understood what was happening. She now recalled her childhood days, how her mom was always behaving when they went shopping. So she realized that it was the manner at which the mother was rushing because the mother had 8 children. So, and she wanted to satisfy their needs in that limited time. And she was always looking out for when there was sales. And you can imagine, just like you entering a next store during sales with 8 children, you know. So she actually unconsciously adopted that style. And that is what is actually happening around us today. We're unconsciously parenting the children we have exactly the way we were parented. Because it's in our programming, unconsciously we've imbibed that trait and the skill. So that is what we're preaching now, which I was able to express here, that we need to look inward to be aware of those psychological needs and emotional needs that are driving our behavior.
Nice. Very interesting. 2 chapters I also found quite interesting. Chapter 12 and I think I can't find the other one, but chapter 12, Daddy, Where Are You? And then Mommy, I Need You.
Absolutely.
This is something that we don't really think about, but the effect of the presence or absence of one or two of the partners when it comes to marriage, the father or the mother, and how they cater to very different emotional needs of the kids. I'm not an expert, but I would think that a father would be responsible for most of the emotions that a child grows up into, and a mother is what? The empathy, the care, am I wrong?
It's both ways, and both can actually switch roles effectively, actually. But really, like you said vitally, it is important to have daddy and mommy on the same page. Because there are some skills a child will learn from daddy, and there are some the child will pick from mommy. And there has to be that balance. So it is important for daddy to be available, because parenting is not actually gender sensitive.
It isn't?
No, 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 no.
Oh.
It is not. Daddy, you have a role. Child care is the role of the father and the mother. So in this part of the world, you feel the mother, you take care of the children, I do the provision. No. It's a two-way street. You have your role as the father. It's okay for daddy to cook in the kitchen.
Okay.
It's okay for mom to drive the children to school.
No, but why did you choose to go, Daddy, where are you? And Mommy, I need you. There's a certain connotation that brings to mind.
Daddy, where are you? Something is lacking.
I get
So
it.
it's that gap.
Yeah.
Daddy, where are you? I need you now. You need to fill this gap. It's missing. And that is what I've just expressed now.
Yeah.
I've paid the school fees, I've paid the rent due, and I'm off.
It's not enough.
So, Daddy, where are you? Emotionally, I need you. Physically, I need you. It's beyond the financial.
Yeah. Oh, that's very interesting. And I think that every parent should actually find time and actually purchase and read this book. It's a very interesting one, Abimbola. And what else are we looking forward to after this?
Loads of books, apps, and all of that. We just want to make parenting easy for everyone, so that you know the parenting isn't as difficult as it is. But if you have peace within yourself, you'll be better positioned to share the peace within the people around you, and also you'll be more equipped to parent with peace of mind, stability, so that you can connect easily with the child in front of you, not even talk of what is happening around the world
now. Well, that's
now.
beautiful, Abimbola, and we can see that in all of your aura. Even while you're here, we can touch that piece. Thank you very much. Check it out. You should read it. Peaceful Parenting by Abimbola Olayinka. Very interesting book here. And thank you for joining us. We do look forward to seeing that app that you're talking about.
Thank you.
Looking out for it.
Thank you very much.
So stay tuned. We've got plenty more coming your way here inside of Wake Up Nigeria. I hear that something very special is going to be happening inside the kitchen, by the way. So stay tuned.